Chattisfying.
Let's move on then to segment 3. Now, ladies and gentlemen, and non-binary friends, we have a new subgame. This is very
totally
exciting.
Kirby.
Now I gave this a ridiculous name as well. Do you remember what it was, Hippo?
Oh gosh, yes.
It's called, right, are you ready for this? Right, it's called
Contextual Chattification.
Oh my god.
Contextual
That was amazing.
Chattification. I was just like, oh my
Lord.
god. And right, I'll explain to you why it's called that. Right, so it still involves watching clips. So anyone who's just listening at the moment, in a few moments we're going to start watching clips. You may wish to bring your eyes to the screen. So we're going to watch some clips. Now these clips are going to be Moon's clips. We're going to watch some clips of her. And basically the idea is we're going to watch the clip. You can move now, Hippo, thank you.
Okay.
And we're going to, without Moon telling us anything about the clip, we're going to try and guess the context of the clip. And then once we've done guessing, Moon is going to tell us what the context actually is of the clip. Now, because I happen to know Moon quite well, I'm probably not going to play this one. We're just going to ask Hippo what he thinks of the clip.
Yeah, make me suffer.
He
It's
knows
fine,
all the
it's
clips
okay.
already.
Yeah, I kind of know the context of the clips anyway. But we're going to see how it goes. I'm really excited. And what we're going to do in the future is we're actually going to roll a dice. When it comes time for segment 3, we'll roll a dice and we'll do either follow, sub, or dip, or we'll play contextual chattification. But because this is the new one, I wanted to introduce this, so we're definitely doing this. We're doing this now, and we're gonna see how this goes.
Ooh,
So
I have my right name.
we've got 3 clips of Moon here. If you guys can see, I've got other clips loaded up. I did load the follow, sub, or dip clips just in case, so don't worry. But we're going to watch 3 clips here of Moon, and we'll see how this game goes.
Oh, they're of Moon.
Yeah, funny that. All right,
There's
so
2 of me, and I'm more orange. What the heck's going on there? No, I'm kidding. The webcam difference.
well, if we all 3 of us load up the first clip in China. Right, so are you ready with this first clip? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so let's watch this clip in 3, 2, 1. Play that clip.
Room just to climb, so grab Fierce Deity.
Oh, Zoro can actually climb that too. Hi, Deity. Wait,
But-
come here. Let's
but
size
this is far more
difference.
fun.
Wait.
Oh, it's a big difference.
Look, here's Zora. Oh my god.
Holy.
He's a monster. Hang on. Let me go here. All right. Hang on, I can go smaller.
Oh my gosh. Flip room just to climb, so...
Lovely. All right. So,
His
Hippo.
face is broken.
Hippo, let's get some contextual chattification. What the hell's going on there, do you think?
I think I broke him.
You're playing a Zelda game with another person,
Right?
and it's Christmas because you got little candy canes,
Oh yeah, that is the Christmas event.
Here's
Oh
the
my
Christmas
god.
thing, yeah.
and you're going against something, and then you took a shrinky potion, and it made your head big. And that's just,
I love his explanation much more.
and I'm not sure if it was a boss or not, but somebody had a skull face, but was kind of pale blue.
I mean, you're half right. So, Moon, what's actually going on here?
Yeah.
So Sar just playing Fierce Deity, he used it to jump up that cliff because Fierce Deity is very strong. And then I came to the conclusion, it's like, wait, we're in the same place. Well, let's get like the actual size differences going on here. And so essentially I went through all of my forms just to see like, this is where I am to him. This is where he is now. And poor little Deku Scrub is only up to his knee.
So that's a Link there, isn't it?
That is Link, yes, he's transformed.
So
into Fierce
Link is
Deity.
Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
No, it's I mean, my guess.
Sort of.
You might as well be Super Saiyan.
So in Majora's Mask, you get transformation masks, and you can transform into a Deku Scrub, a Zora, or a Goron. But if you get literally every mask in the game, right at the end, you get the Fierce Deity mask, which you become this sort of massive dude that's really OP.
And he is very OP.
But in a randomizer, obviously, you can get the Fierce Deity mask at any point. So Sar
and you
just got
can
it.
use it anywhere as well.
Is that
Normally,
like when you get into Final Fantasy and you bring down Ifrit
Yeah, I guess.
in Final Fantasy VIII? Like you,
But
you
normally,
bring up like
normally
a
it can only come out in boss battles, and normally you can't switch. Like you'll see the switch, but you won't get to like witness that size difference because you're just kind of going.
Yeah.
So when you actually have the two players side by side, it was just kind of hilarious to just be like, little size differences.
But this is a single player game that you're playing multiplayer.
Yes.
Majora's Mask, yeah.
Is this a randomizer thing?
Yes.
Yes, it is a randomizer and also multiplayer.
Yep. Amazing. And you can do that with Ocarina as well.
Oh,
So much fun. This is what we do on normally Wednesdays, but sometimes Thursday nights. Or we did Tuesday last time, didn't we? Yeah.
Yeah, we
But
did.
for
Yeah, 'cause me and
Ocarina
Archie
rather than
went.
because I'm not so keen on Majora's myself. I mean, I still think it's a great game, but I wouldn't play a randomizer.
I'll drag you into one day. Don't you?
You
worry.
reckon?
Maybe.
Amazing. Should we go on to the next clip?
so I did okay.
Yeah. Yeah. You got.
You know it was Zelda. You know, yeah.
Yeah, I know Zelda.
Excellent. We'll move on to Salty Spunky Keyboard Mike Hogan.
Where do these Twitch URLs come from?
I don't know.
I don't know, but it knows me so well.
Oh Lord.
You know me so well. Sorry,
I love the fact, by the way, just before we start on this one, that the pose is almost like an emote right there. It's like Right, are we ready with the second clip?
Yeah.
Yes.
3, 2, 1, and play
Is
that clip.
George.
Yes. Yes.
I didn't even have my audio on.
Putting a drowsy.
My the other trainer is catching a Hitmontop, and he has a Kadabra.
Okay, I would really enjoy a Kadabra.
Is he gonna teleport? He just teleported. Wait.
Wait, did he
fled
catch
from the
it?
battle. No, he fled. See, just like that. That's not how you catch a Pokemon. Is George.
Run away.
Yes.
I love that. That's how you get track. So, Hippo, what the hell was
I think
going
we
on?
confused him more.
What was going on there, Hippo?
What the fuck was that Pokemon? I'm Gen 1.
Yeah, I'm Gen 1 as well.
The latest Pokemon I remember is a Togepi.
Yeah.
What the fuck is a Hitmontop?
It is the pre-evolved form of Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan.
Well, that's not
no, it's
possible
another.
because
No,
Hitmonlee
it's
and
a branch
Hitmonchan
off.
came before them. So it's not possible to be it's an abomination.
Sorry. Tyrogue is the pre-evolution of Hitmontop, Hitmonlee, and Hitmonchan.
You
That's
can't
what
have
I
a
meant to say.
pre-evolution
So,
when it came first.
How many Pokemon are there now, Moon?
Are we at 900?
Oh,
I don't
Jesus
know.
Christ. Fuck that. I was like, even when I was young, when I was like 10, I learned the 150 and then another 100 came out. I was like, nah.
Yeah, 800 something. Yeah, I think we're getting close to 900.
Low 800s. That's ridiculous.
Oh, it's low 800s. Okay, so I'm a little off.
I'm starting
That's
to
fine,
understand these parents that are like, oh, you can name all 500 Pokemon, but you can't do your science homework.
Oh my god.
Fucking hell. I feel like a right old man. So yeah, but what's going on here then, Hippo? What do you
So
reckon?
I'm assuming again it's another multiplayer
Where'd you get that from?
because you got two human characters with two Pokemon.
Yep.
And the fact that the overlay has two players
Yeah.
or two people, which
Yep.
I assume it's a co-op stream, but not esque because you haven't got their camera in there as well, but you're doing something together, so I assume it's a co-op stream. I feel like you have some form of random thingy-majiggy because Kadabra just seemed to do its own shit and fuck off, which I feel is not meant to be the case because you seem quite like shocked that he did that.
Yeah.
So is it like they automatically fight for themselves? You don't have to do something?
Yeah. I mean, what's
Am
going
I
on
good
then?
to actually explain?
Yeah, go on.
So we're actually, me and Honey Bear are actually playing two separate games. He has his own stream going, and we're actually doing like a little versus thing. We were both playing through the game, so it had nothing to do with like two characters on the screen.
So who could beat the game the fastest, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think I ended up winning the Soul Silver one. I can't remember now. But anyways, every Pokemon game that you play through, you get a catch tutorial. Normally how it works is they teach you how to catch a Pokemon. You hit the Pokemon, you throw a Pokeball at it, and you catch it. Well, in this case, the tutorial went a little wrong, and it randomized into a Kadabra, which decided instead to fight, I'm just gonna flee. Screw fighting it. So it teleported away and said just like that, and it's like, That wasn't a good tutorial. You didn't even catch the Pokemon.
Oh. So you're basically so he's like, or the tutorial is the other person in the game then?
Yes, he's giving me the tutorial. Yeah, and essentially with the randomizer, it screws up his starting Pokemon, like who he throws out to do the catch tutorial, and that's why he was able to just teleport away because it randomized to a Kadabra, and Kadabra's like, I'm out.
Oh, I like that. That's cool. I'd be
It
up
was
for that
so
shit.
funny. Yeah, it gets pretty hectic. We've also killed the encounter. We've also had catch tutorials where they kill the encounter, and I've also had it the other way around where the wild Pokemon faints the trainer
Oh my god.
who's teaching you about the catch tutorial, and they're all just brilliant.
Oh my god. Amazing. All right.
'Cause, yeah, that's not supposed to happen.
I love it when things that aren't supposed to happen in randomizers. It's so funny
Right.
to see.
Like, it's the best part.
Absolutely.
So what's the little box above your camera then? Is that what? Is
That's
that
the
just
second screen, isn't it? Because you're emulating a
Yes,
DS.
that's my second screen. That's a Nintendo DS. Yeah.
Okay.
Actually,
Oh, yeah.
going back to the previous, if I may, I do actually have a question on the previous, on the first clip.
Yeah.
So you've obviously, the way you've got your overlay set up, you've got on the left your own screen, on the right Sarge's screen, and bottom left you've got your chat, then middle is you. What goes bottom right on that overlay?
I think that that's not my tracker. I cut it up and was able to put it in there.
Right. So
I
you
think at the
normally have your
time I hadn't realized I could cut it up and just like be able to fit it in there, but normally it didn't look that good there, just not split up.
Right. So would you say that
So
then
I didn't have it there.
on this particular stream, maybe you started with the tracker and then it didn't look right, so you got rid of it just for the stream?
Yeah,
Right.
I think when I put it in there, it just didn't look right, and the one that we use now is actually like I've kind of chopped up a couple portions of it
Yeah.
so that I can put everything where I wanted it.
Yeah. It's one
And
thing
so
that
it looks a lot nicer.
I always thought you were quite good at making overlays as well.
I really like the second one. That's so cool.
The overlay on the second one.
Yeah, it's just,
Yeah.
it's nice. Like, I like that.
I like the way that it incorporates the animated versions of the two people playing. I think that's really clever. And apart from anything else, it at a glance, it makes it very obvious that it's a co-stream. Which I
Yeah,
think
and
is
what's
really
going
cool.
on, yeah.
Yeah.
Because like we even have like the Soul Silver version, so it's the game we're playing, and then we've got the VS versus,
Yeah.
and then we've got both the players. So
Ooh.
it was something really cool we threw together.
Yeah, it's
I-
good.
Yes, person with their hand up.
I have one slight problem with the overlay though.
Yeah.
And
You know, the really cool logo of you two together is off center.
I think it's more.
It's probably not because you've got the arm coming
Yeah.
out.
No,
but
I think it's because the cameras and like it just all kind of throws it off. It is a little off to the right, actually. Now that I see it, how dare you? point
I'm
this out to
sorry,
me.
I can't help it. I
It's
see
gonna
this
bug
stuff.
me now. God
And
damn
it just like my eye starts to twitch and everything. And I'm like, oh my god, it's slightly off center. Oh, by 8 pixels. No.
So I think in the
I'm
third,
terrible for it.
if you bring up the third clip, you can actually see what the overlay is supposed to be in the first. 'cause
Yeah,
see
you can
the
actually
tracker
see
on the
that.
right
I've
hand
got
side.
the tracker now.
All right.
Oh.
Now this is my favorite because I'm in this one.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's probably his favorite because of we
Alright.
have a lot of issues. Yeah, never mind.
Let's watch the third clip then. Are you ready?
Are you sure you got it working though? Yeah.
Yeah, it's all working.
Okay, I'll let you off then.
All right, so we both ready with clip number 3.
Yes.
Right, 3, 2, 1, and play that clip.
Hey, Mellar, you want to come in here and lend me your bow?
I totally would. Oh.
You'll find me a bow right
Get
here.
you a bow.
Bloody amazing.
Let's go!
Oh my god! Did you hear what I just said?
Yes, I did. I'll just get you a bow. Literally throws me a bow. That needs to be clipped. That
Very
needs to be
much
clipped. That was
appreciated the gift.
Hey, Mellar.
That needs to be clipped.
And it was clipped.
Brilliant. So Hippo, what the blazes is going on in that clip?
You were pushing a rock
Right.
and
I
you
am-
went into a garden.
Moon was
And
the one
then-
pushing the block.
I don't care. One of you's pushing a block. The other was in the garden.
Yeah.
And then you were doing some shit, and then a randomizer came out and gave her a bow.
Right.
And then someone said,
Close
"Clip that
enough.
shit." And I was
Do
like,
you
"Yeah."
do you know why we were excited about it though?
Because somebody said they wanted a bow, and you got a bow.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
That's what happened. I saw that.
Yeah.
I saw that.
I
So,
saw
But yeah,
that.
essentially a more in-depth version of that. We are playing a multiplayer, so multi-world, not multiplayer.
Multi-world,
So
yeah.
we're in 2 separate worlds, and essentially we can send items back and forth. Like he can find an item of mine, I can find an item of his. I was in the forest temple, and I'm going through this, and I'm like, well, I'm not gonna have much to do because I don't have a bow. Mellar had his bow, and I'm like, hey Mellar, lend me your bow. Obviously he can't. But instead, he decides to make the comment, or I could just get you one, and goes to the next scrub, and
voila.
behold, it's somehow my bow.
Happens to be
So
the
he
bow.
literally sent me the bow that I was asking to borrow from him, essentially. And it was just brilliant.
So how does that work with like transferring items to the other person then?
Essentially, you are connected through online, and it knows that. So when you generate the seed, you'll be saying how many players you want. And so when you say 2 players, it makes 2 seeds and will make sure to put the items in a good spot to be able to both of you be able to beat the seed.
Okay, so is it just items only for that run then? It's not like you completed an area so that when Mellar goes there, he sees it's already been completed.
Yeah.
No,
it doesn't do that.
that's only when multiplayer. Multiplayer, you're kind of linked together.
In multiplayer, you're
same
basically in
world.
the same world.
Yes. Multi-world,
Okay.
you're completely separate. So if he does something, I have to do it too because I haven't done it in my world, essentially.
So if he didn't have a bow and then got that bow, would he automatically keep the bow because it's hardwired to do that, or could he still give you the bow?
It was hardwared. It was my bow. So even if he
Okay.
didn't have a bow, it's still my bow. The game has already decided this is player 1's bow,
Yeah.
and it sends it over to player 1.
Which is why
okay.
it was like a 1 in 300 or something chance that we got.
It was a very small chance that the next check that he was doing was it. It was brilliant.
No, that's cool. I like that. It intrigues me that you can do that kind of stuff. It still baffles me while I'm doing it, but I think it's cool.
We've made so many calls like that, and they always blow us away.
Yeah. I think on balance, just from these 3 clips, like as a whole, what would you say about like what kind of vibes do you get from Moon?
The thing is, I think it's. I don't really, without trying to understand this, I don't really know you that well, Moon. I know you from Mellar's chats and stuff like that. I find you really wholesome, enjoyable, bubbly. It's a very comfortable vibe. I like the Kirby. I like the fact that you've got this. Well, I mean, we only got 3 clips of you playing with other people, but you gel well with other people. It's very accommodating both sides of it as well. So that like if you're doing a
I definitely
multi-stream,
love doing co-op stuff.
yeah, because most co-op stuff can be very one's dominating over the other kind of thing, and you feel a little bit left. Whereas you seem to be in control of your aspect of it; they're in control, and you both respect each other's aspect, which makes co-op very nice and comfortable.
Yeah.
Overlay wise, I think they're all fantastic. I love the overlays, except from obviously the off-skew logo.
Look, man, I'm
of Doom.
sorry, I overlooked it. I apologize. You should see
I
my.
literally, after watching that, I was like, close that screen now. It's gonna. I
You
can't.
should
I
see
can't
my
look at
newer
it.
Pokemon layouts. They've got a lot more to them now.
I like your new setup. Assuming this is now your new setup and not your interview setup that you're
Oh,
sitting
the
in at the
background
moment.
and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
setup,
this
yeah.
is. This
but
is
I like the fact that you've
setup.
transitioned from something from that to this because I like the fact you still got the interesting little quirky bits of the background, little characters, and stuff like that. It's nice. I've always liked that about people who've got something of interest
I was
behind.
against this wall before, so like my bed is literally right here, and my desk was this way for those clips, and then that's the wall you guys see.
Yeah, I have a habit of changing my desk around, so sometimes you'll see all my comic-y, geeky things in the background, or sometimes I'll just go for the white wall of doom to look like I'm in an insane asylum. But I think it looks like a very comfortable, nice, chill kind of room. Just enjoy everyone's company in, and I really like that. It's a good vibe.
It's nice.
Yeah, it's literally my bedroom too, so it's great. I've like look how big my room is. You can see the full thing on this.
My bed's just there, so it's okay. It's literally I'm like 4 paces and I can just fall.
I can just fall onto my bed right now. It's right there. You'll never see it, but it's there.
Yeah. I like it. No, it's good.
What I get from these clips, you can kind of tell because the 3 different clips where they're all with, collaborators, and they're all with different collaborators. You can kind of tell from these 3 clips that you like collaborating with other people. And
it's a lot of fun.
One thing that you kind of can tell, and one thing I've always kind of appreciated is that even when you're collaborating, like, because quite a lot of the time I do find when streamers are on like Discord or something, that quite often chat suffers for that. And that's one of the reasons why I will very rarely do a stream on Discord, because I struggle with it as well. Like, because you've got something pulling your attention that way. Sometimes it
You
can be
got the
difficult.
game there. You got
Exactly.
the actual voice in your head, the voice from your headphones, and then chat as well.
Exactly. But I've always really appreciated how you managed to like stream with other people and still actually you know, keep chat involved and all that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And you can kind of tell that from these 3 clips. The other thing that you can really tell from these clips is that there's a lot of thought that goes into your overlay. Which I can
I
appreciate.
did say one of the things that I do really well is making my overlays for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, I don't know if I have a Pokemon overlay that you'd like throw that I have now.
Yeah, and the thing is that these clips quite a while ago. If anything, your overlays have gotten better.
Mm-hmm. The Zelda one hasn't changed too much. I just ended up putting an image of Suki in there, and I think I changed the background to be just a static, like or like a bit of an animated one. It's got my old intro. I need to change that one to my current background.
Yeah.
Keep forgetting.
Absolutely.
Consider yourself Chattisfied.